1, and the 2, and the 3. We'll just make sure everything is all good. Just one moment. Pour myself a glass of Coca-Cola. Oh, give me one moment. We're just waiting for the notification. As the notification has gone through. Just test the audio. Be right back, guys. Yep, the audio is all good. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to FRL F2 season number 13. My name is SR Zook. Back at you again here for the 13th round of 18 here in this FRL F2 season. And what we are looking forward to is a race which, just like the Hungarian Grand Prix, brought a few thrills, a few spills that we had last week. But quickly, obviously, last week we were at the Hungarian Grand Prix hosted by Mr. Hawk and Charlie. My apologies, I had a bit of an issue with the fact that I had no voice. So that's lovely. So I'm quickly going to get the track layout with all the corner names on here today. Ahoy, welcome everybody in today. But here for the Italian Grand Prix, 27 laps are at the Temple of Speed, the shortest race on the calendar. Home to the iconic fan base, also known as the Tifosi. But quickly, obviously last week we were in the Hungarian Grand Prix where Rackler found his form once again, taking another victory and totaling up to 3 for the season after a 4-race hiatus off the podium. Michael F1 continues his superb form with a 2nd place, and 3rd place was taken by Michael van Dongen. But quickly running through your championship order, brand new championship leader, well, from last time I was here, it's Michael F1, top of the table. Rackler just 6 points behind him on 165 points. No cookies being awarded. Could guess how many Michael's got. But Rackler in 2nd, the level-headed Latvian of Edzak in 3rd, missing out on the podium for the first time since Imola, where he took his first victory of the season. He took 5th in Hungary, so a bit of a poor performance, you could say, from the Latvian driver. 156 points going his way so far. 138 points, just lagging behind in the top 4 races. It is Mikael van Dongen. Best of the rest currently standing is Ballboy in the Ferrari. Nelsanovo hotly on his heels, 7 points adrift between them two. Before we go into the man in 7th, it's the Flying Scotsman in Cassidy, Egan Ellis in 8th, Stephen 9th, and DJ Chuddersman still 100% podium record here in FRL F2 this season. 3 podiums, well, 3 races, 3 times he's finished on the podium, all P3 as well. He's going to be looking to try and improve on his position, but he currently sits 10th place. Quickly running through the constructors standings, however, ladies and gentlemen, it is no likey. Obviously, it is Aston Martin out on top. At the top of the constructor standings, Williams in 2nd, Alpine in 3rd. The Spransing Horse going into their home race still yet to drop points this season. So tremendous from both Ballboy and O'Stephen, proving some consistency at the team from Maranello there. 143 points there, securely locked in 4th. Alfa Romeo Sauber currently sat in 5th. Alpha Tauri in 6th. Mercedes in 7th. Haas in 8th. Red Bull in 9th. And McLaren currently sit dead last at the bottom of constructor standings, but it is McLaren versus Red Bull for that wooden spoon position. But quickly going to go running through the track layout for the Italian Grand Prix here at Monza. 11 corners make up the shortest race of the season. 27 times plus 18 minutes of qualifying to decide your victor today. And many corners, many chicanes in fact, 3 in total. But you go down into the first variante, 1 and 2. Heavy braking zone after the DRS straight, where we've got 2 of today. At turn 1, turn 2, infamously try and go wheel to wheel there. You can make it work. However, if you don't, could end up like Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton back in 2021. How the fuck did PMD's falling again? That is ridiculous. Before going through the iconic, the beautiful, a Curva Grande, which again, it's easy to go wheel to wheel there alongs. Regarding there is no being a dum-dum between you and your opponent. Before the run into the second variante. Just give me 1 second, I'm just sorting out some LEDs. LEDs decided to be comedians today and decided to go for a fool. Oh well. Oh well for now. Oh well, I will sort them out just a bit later. But going into the second variante, obviously we've seen in the Curva Grande, for example, Mark Webber, no, it was Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso back in, I believe, 2011, going wheel to wheel. Sebastian Vettel going onto the grass and overtaking his Ferrari rival. Before going into the second variante again, trying to go wheel to wheel here, we saw Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton come together in 2018 at that exact corner, the Ferrari ending up the wrong way round. Before we go into the Lesmos, we don't expect to see moves there, but it is possible. We have seen it before. Onto the second DRS straight at the exit of turn 7, into 3 corners into 1, the Variante Ascari, aka the Ascari chicane, up into the run into the fastest, you could say, corner. Well, not really, the longest corner on the track, turn 11, the iconic Curva Grande. No, the Curva Parabolica. The Parabolica. That's what it is. Gosh. But 17 drivers make up today's grid. So good standards, good commitment from the drivers who are here today. But obviously Monza, a track where incidents happen a lot. And what the hell? Sorry, that is the F and the XE sim is going on ahead. If you don't know what that is, but we have got bone dry conditions here today for qualifying here. 18 minutes to get your lap time on the board and see where you are going to be starting the Italian Grand Prix from. This is a track where qualifying is not as important, as there are many overtaking opportunities, but I think the first car going to be out on track is Mr. Neil Sarno, so we're going to... No, it's Lazzaro. It's going to be Lazzaro, and who... I don't think he's had a bit... He's not had the best reception here, as Flex has warned us in the chat. We have got a rainy race ahead, so if someone wants to jump in the co-coms with me, you know. Do you want to just like jump into co-coms? Thanks. Thank you. But it will be Lazzaro the first round track. Nope, he's letting the Haas through. So it's going to be Berry the Bear, the first man out on track here. A few new faces, personally, for me, here in FRL F2. FIFA God, I don't think I've seen drive before here. Yeah, that's it. We've seen Lazaro before, we've seen Humanoid Leslie, Michael Van Dongen, VIP, Berry, Rackler, Neil Sano, Edzak, Mike F1, DJ Chudders, Mickey Garcia, Hugo, JB, O Steven and Bullboy. So, to make this a bit interesting, we're going to have a bit of a quality prediction now, ladies and gentlemen. So, my quality predictions will be, we're going to have, that's a little bit naughty, got the corner. You know what, we're going to have Michael Van Dongen. Oh. Give me a sec, I'm just going to get him back in. Sun with rain. Oh, so we have got rain, but we're quickly going to ride on board with Berry the Bear, the first man out on track at the moment here. Oh my god, I'm out in 7th. Oh my god, come on, we are cooking. Sorry, it's something else. But through the top, through the first chicane, now into the Curva Grande we go. Here for the Haas, their engine supply is home racing fast, so it's a bit of a home welcome for Haas team. Then again, there's a lot of people who have home Grand Prix here. Haas, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri and Ferrari. All either Italian teams all running the Ferrari engine here today. But now we go through the second Lesmo, and it's a good job so far from Berry the Bear, as now the DRS is wide open now as we go on the run into Ascari. Second DRS straight on for 2 here, so no more DRS as soon as we enter into Ascari. Heavy on the brakes, out to 5th gear here. Can commit into 6th if you feel brave to commit to the understeer. It is possible to maintain your minimum speed, but Berry the Bear keeps the car nice and intact. You want to just get your banker in, and now he's going to go through into the Parabolica. Nicely done there. 4th gear he optimizes for the rotation, and it's going to be up to the line now. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 20.3. That's a decent lap there from him. Lazaro, I think, nope, it's Nilsano going to be next on the medium compound tyre. We know how quick he is in quali, but he doesn't jump to the top. Lazaro now jumps his teammate, and he's into 2nd place, as I think it would be Hugo up there now. And next up's going to be Rackler, as he goes only 3rd fastest there, as Flex is really not helping with the chat there, because now it's blocking the Parabolic. I really should move that, shouldn't I? But I think next up's going to be JB in the McLaren. Hello, McLaren here today, and up to the line he tops the timing sheet for now and takes that provisional pole. Vicky Garcia goes up into 12th, and the next up's going to be the Alpine of... Ooh, the Alpine's getting a bit of a time from Steven, he's not helping anybody out here. As though Steven up to the line goes 9th fastest, but Edzak goes to the top. Wowzers! Edzak goes to the top of the timing sheet. Next up's going to be the Haas, I believe. Nope, it's Berry the Bear. He's going to come into the pit lane, it looks like. Yep, he will indeed. So I think Michael Van Dongen, he's on an hour lap, currently sat in 13th place here. No quali bans today, by the way, folks. So we should be fine for now. But should we go with Michael Van Dongen for a lap here? Just quickly looking through. Let's just make sure. No. Oh, Steven is on the lap, so why don't we ride on board with Steven? He's up by what? 1.3 seconds at the moment. 1.9. So this is enough to jump him up to 7th place at the moment in that land of Trophy. But it's going to be more and more time as he's deploying the battery now. What can O'Steven do? Is he cooking here in Monza today? He does need a whole second to jump into the top band at the moment. I don't know why the stream's lagging. I'll quickly check my internet. Should be fine. No, Steven's up second. Maybe it's just your internet network. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm back now. Good. As we're right above with Michael Van Ogden, he is out on a lap. At this current stage, there's a few people a bit out of sync with everyone else, Michael Van Ogden being one of them, as he's now going around the Parabolica for the first time on a fast lap, and it's going to be up to the line now. Sixth fastest there, jumps his teammate of Rackler. Again, Ferrari being known to have, Monza, known for having close qualifyings. There we go, Ball Boy. He is go quite quick. We're right on board with his teammate though, currently sat in 8th. As JB, by the way, is still in 2nd, Edzak in 1st. Nilsano in 3rd. Oh, Steven, he's going to start a brand new lap. I think the Alpine has. So I have, and if you want to know the thing I'm in, I have stopped. Ball Boy will be next across the line now. He is currently sat in 17th here. Nice to see Ball Boy doing a bit of qualifying. Oh my gosh! What? Wait, what? Ball Boy's up to 4th. What a lap time from him there. That is a good job. That's a great job so far. From Ballboy. Next up, I think, was Michael F1. He stays in 13th. He's going to go for another lap. VIP is starting his lap. The Aston Martins are coming into the pit lane. The Alfa Romeo. Nosano, he's starting his out lap. Lazaro is starting his lap. Guys, I need to get rid of the chat at some point. Like, it's not helping at all. DJ Chudders? Why not right on board with DJ Chudders? He's getting a bit of DRS helping, well, sorry, a slipstream helping from the man in front of him, I believe. That is Steven, as DJ Chudders now, the man known for the podiums here. So I'm just saying, I could win in that league thing, in the sim. That would be madness. If I win... Oh, Michael! Oh, no! Your championship leader's gone for a spin! And he's out! How's he out from that? The tyre's not ripped off. So we saw with Mr. VIP on board with him. He's gone for a spin or he's retired out on track. No idea which one. As I think it's going to be Rackler. 4/10 of improvement at the moment here. This is how close qualifying is. That is enough to launch him into 4th place ahead of Nilsano. Berry Bear's gone up to 3rd, but Rackler is now on the top. Rackler goes to the top of the timing sheet. Ball Boy into the pit lane. VIP, he's on the medium compound tyres now. The yellow wall for him here. The Dortmund tyres, you could call them. Up to the line now. 9th fastest for the Red Bull. Lazaro has stopped out on track and needs to get... What's he doing? I'm surprised he hasn't got disqualified. JB, no, sorry, Hugo has gone to 3rd. Monza, known for its upsets in qualifying. This is insanely close between the FRL F2 grid at the moment. As I think next up to cross line will be the Alpine driver of DJ Tudders. No, it won't be. He's going to come into the pit lane. So next up's going to be Hugo's teammate. It is Leslie. The man who took his first ever podium here at FRL back in round 3 at the I think it was the US Grand Prix at Cota, goes up to the line now, goes up to 12th fastest. The Haas up next. It's going to be FIFA God. No, it isn't. He is on a slow lap at the moment. Berry the Beerbo, he is also on a slow lap. Rackler's not on a slow lap. As we've got Michael saying, oops, what have you done? Edzak's on an out lap in behind him. I think Nilsano might be next, you know? Nope, he isn't. He is being a dum-dum. Yeah, I think it's going to be the McLaren next. JB up to the line. Goes to the top! What a lap for him! JB now goes to the top, and you just can't call it. There is not even half a tenth. There's not even a tenth between the top 5 at the moment. They first school book is funny. But I think Leslie, he's not on a push lap. Is it a Ferrari? Oh, Stephen, he is on his out lap. Maybe Nilsano, he doesn't seem... Nilsano's pushing, to be fair to him. Oh, God. Ah, Beefy. No, I'm going to lose it, aren't I? Dubois. Ah, great. Heads up! Right, heads up just debunked my whole theory and gone to the top of the timing sheets. There's Michael Van Dongen, the man got sat in 10th here. Was that being... That was off, yeah, cheeky bugger. Nilsano will be next across the line now and goes to the top of the timing sheets here. I'm going to get sick of saying up to the top of the timing sheets. As, oh my god, Humanoid's out on the lap. As Humanoid, why is he not doing a lap? Oh man, I would love to commentate on an Humanoid lap. As though Steven now is going to round the Parabolica, the Ferrari. What's he going to do? Currently sat in 11th, he's going to come into the pit lane here 4 minutes ago. So, who's going to be next? I think is it a Red Bull? Nope, he's on that lap. Berrider, he's got a bit of traffic in front of him, and that traffic is known as Michael Van Dongen. So he's going to have to get out of the way. Michael's not doing Berry any favours at the moment here. What is Michael doing? Oh, is he giving him a... Michael's going to get reported. So Berry's backed off. Let's see who's on laps at the moment. I think Hugo's the first man out on track, who's also on a lap. So now he's rounding out the Ascari chicane here. So Hugo's going to be rounding out the Parabolica for possibly his final time. Okay, he's into the pit lane. Is it going to be Mickey Garcia next? Oh, Mickey Garcia, the Spaniard, up to the line now. He's fighting some improvement at the moment. Only goes to 13th here. Everyone now is out on their laps. So buried a bit. So FIFA God's retire. Is he crashed? Oh my gosh, FIFA God has. Oh, FIFA God has gone for a spin. So everyone now out on laps there. So I think it might be the Mercedes first. Mickey Garcia, is he on a lap? Nope, he isn't validated. So I think it's the Ferrari in behind him. It's Bullboy, who's next on a lap at the moment. He's purple in that. Are we going to witness a Bullboy pole? Bullboy rounds the parabolica here. What's it going to be for the old wily old fox up to the line? Third fastest for Bullboy. Great job from him, but can he hold on? As next up's going to be the man, 100% podium. It is DJ Tudders up to the line now, and he goes to the top of the timing sheet. Where has that come from? That is an insane lap, and now your benchmark to beat is the 19.3. As I think next up to cross the line was the Alpha Tauri of Leslie. Nope, he's on an out lap, so it's going to be, I don't know anymore. We'll just go on board with everyone. Maybe Lazaro, who knows? No, Lazaro's going very slow. Berry the Bear has crashed where his teammate has crashed. In the same manner. There we go, that does confirm who's on laps, who isn't. Michael Van Dongen is out of this session. JB is going to be the next man to cross the line. No, he isn't. He's only got enough for P3. The level-headed Lambiamo. Can he dislodge his teammate? No, but he's an Alpine. 1 and 2 at this current stage. Oh, Steven comes into the pit. He takes the checker flag. He'll qualify 11th. But Leslie, he is currently out on track. Bullboy, he's not improving. But Nelsano is purple. Nelsano is purple in the first sector. Rackler has invalidated. He'll start from 6th place unless Leslie can do anything about it. But Nelsano is the only man who can ruin El Plan, who can ruin the French masterclass here. It is all on Nelsano, all eyes on the Alfa Sauber. What's he improving by? 3/10 of a second. This is enough to take that pole position. The man who has been so strong in qualifying all season long. Where can he go? On the timing sheets, he's currently sat 3rd. He'll be on the second row alongside Bullboy at the current stage. As he rounds the parabolica, he's invalidated. It is all over. It is El Plan. It is an Alpine. 1 and 2 in qualifying. DJ Tudders takes his first ever pole in FRL F2. And it is a phenomenal way to do it. A track where you don't really want pole because of the slipstream, but when it mattered most, DJ Tudders takes pole position. And Neil Sardo says, don't say it, the bottle merchant is back, baby. And it is French Revolution time. DJ Tudders taking his first ever pole position. And Zach will take home 2nd. Nilsano in 3rd. Bullboy in 4th. JB and Rackler share the 3rd row. Hugo and Berry on the 4th row. VIP and Van Dongen on the 5th. Leslie and O'Steven on the 6th. Mickey and Lazaro complete a Spanish 7th row. FIFA God and Michael F1 on the 8th. Humanoid has his own row at the bottom there as Berry the Bear and FIFA not having the best of time. The teammates. But it is the Alpine 1-2. Dry weather conditions. However, we could see a bit of rain as forecasted by Flex a bit earlier today. I'm just going to get some Coca-Cola. There we go, we got some Coca-Cola. But weather conditions admitting, depending on when this rain comes, if there is any, it'll be interesting to see. But we are now going to get underway for the formation lap here today, and I think we do see a lot of the medium compounder tyre here today. So we'll quickly get up the lap data. There's the tyres, a mixed board throughout your top 5. Opting for the medium compounder tyre, Rackler being the odd one out in the top 7 on the white wood harder compounder tyre before we go to your first soft runner, which will be Buried a Bit. Followed by VIP on the mediums, Michael van Dongen on the hards, Leslie also on the mediums, unlike host Stephen, who's opted for the whitewood hard compounded tyre, Mickey Garcia and Lazaro on the mediums, FIFA God and Michael F1 on the soft and the hard, respectively. Humanoid opting for the medium compounded tyre. Michael F1, by the way, needs a bit of a performance here today, but don't forget, this is a track known to be a bit incident-packed, just like, for example, Canada. So that's a bit of trivia for you. The stewards are not going to have a fun time here today. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here today. As we are going to be lining up on the grid for... Get your predictions in now, folks. Who's going to take victory here at the Italian Grand Prix? Will it be Ferrari Masterplan? Will it be Alpine once again? Will Alpine return to the top step of the podium? Will Michael F1 be able to make a comeback? Will it be Aston Martin's back to the top of again? But we're going to see who's going to take the victory here today. 27 laps are ahead of us here at the iconic Temple of Speed. The shortest race of the season, which will be under 40 minutes long. About. Don't quote me on that. Because we got, like, let's get a few safety cars. As we'll quickly line up here. As they don't do very well on the camera work here. As Humanoid now, just he's the last one to Lazaro. That's the line, mate. What is that grid lineup? I'm expecting some carnage, to be honest with you. But Nilsano out on. Gosh. But we have got the 5 red lights on ahead of the drivers. We're on the ball with Edzak for now. We are underway here today. DJ Chudders gets a decent start, a better one than his teammate, and he's trying to give him a bit of a toe as he defends to the inside line. Nelsano's going to try and launch an attack into second place as they're already free line. Big contact! What has happened? I mean, that's Lazaro going into... There's big contact. I mean, that's VIP. Leslie... Maybe Mickey Garcia. I saw a car going for a big spin there, and that is controversy here today. But it's still DJ Chudders out on top. Lazaro, he's up to... Wait, Lazaro, what is he? What the fuck? Yeah, nah, he's got... Nah, that's... If you're gonna move out of the way, man, get off the racing line. I mean, it's good racecraft to try and let everyone through. But that is carnage, and I wish we could have a replay of that. I'm quickly gonna but that will be a massive stewards inquiry. I believe FIFA God's gonna Buried a Bit is gonna be absolutely fuming at Lazaro here. But it's still DJ Chudders out on top. Edzak in second, but DJ Chudders crucially has already broken the DRS. It's 1.2 seconds here. But will he be able to? Will he back off to help his teammate? JB is already looking to try and maybe make an attack on Nelsano, as they're now going for it. Down into toe on JB. He's got the straight line. No, he hasn't. He uses the toe here. And now Ball Boy. Where's he come from? He's going to try and round the outside of JB. Oh, he nearly makes the move stick. Rackler, by the way, is doing a phenomenal job so far on that harder compounder tyre in comparison to everyone else. Currently sat in 6th place. He's doing a good job so far. Buried a Bit, Lazaro and VIP are all into the pit lane now. As well, Michael van Dongen. Ooh. Good diver. Nice. As Hugo. Oh, Hugo's gone for a bit of a rallying here. Taking inspiration from the brand new WRC 2-time world champion, Mr. Cali Rollins Pella. Sorry, I had to get some WRC trivia in there. That's just typical of me. As I think further behind, the battle for the on-track wooden spoon so far, Humanoid ahead of Leslie now into 13th place. Good job from him so far to make up four positions already gained for Humanoid in 2 laps, so he's on some fire form at this current stage here. As I think further back, Mickey Garcia and FIFA got to go for it here. And the Mercedes are trying to work together to try and get past the Haas, but Mickey Garcia is already through and overhead. Michael F1, by the way, he's already up to 8th place. Michael Van Dongen, he's into the pit lane here. And could that be? I think that's for damage. As further behind, Humanoid is well off the track here. The Mercedes are wheel to wheel. The Haas is trying to fight back. This is for a point. Don't you forget now. Humanoid down the inside, steaming past the Haas, and he's through into that final point paying position. I think Michael Van Dongen, by the way, yes, that is for damage. As further back, Leslie, this is a great battle for the final points paying position, by the way. Rackler is up ahead of Ballboy at the moment here. Ballboy needs to try and fight back if he's going to have any chance of getting onto the podium here today, but they have lost to the DRS now to the man currently sat in 3rd place, Mr. Nilsano. As well, O. Stevens doing a great job. Michael F1 though, already making up 8 positions on this race start. As I think that's a yellow flag. That is that Lazaro again? Lazaro and VIP. What's going on? That's going to be big reports there. I think Lazaro, if he's not careful, he needs to get some. He needs to grow a bit of standards at the moment. He's very representative to Mr. Bobby, how he used to drive, in fact, if you don't remember. So we're going to keep an eye on them too and just make sure that there is no murderous treachery between the two. Ballboy, though, he's got the DRS. He's going to open it wide open. The Ferrari's going to blitz past the Aston Martin, or is he? Yes, he is. Ballboy is up and through back into 4th place. Osano's going to go down the inside. Contact between the Alpine and the Alfa Romeo. Oh, yes, the Alfa Romeo is getting forced onto the grass. Here comes Ballboy. Don't. He's onto the podium. Oh, my God. Big contact. Osano has gone. And the Rackler's gone with him. That is big drama. Big contact. And the Alfa Romeo Sauber is out of the Italian Grand Prix. Nilsano is racing the wall. That is harsh contact caused by Isaac take going off the road. I'm going to say, by the way, DJ Chudders, he's having a very... I forgot he was here. He's doing a Verstappen here today, ladies and gentlemen. But we are now under virtual safety car conditions here. And there is big contact between Nilsano and Rackler. I just came back. Yeah, no, Charlie, Michael's been on a rampage. And again, there was absolute terrorism at turn 1. I think it might have been Lazaro making contact with 4 cars. And yeah, he's B5. I don't know how he's done it, but yeah, the green flags are back and running here. DJ Chudders, Edzak's all over. Wait, Ballboy is going to... Is Ballboy going to get second? Is Ballboy going to take second off Edzak already? I'm sorry, but could we see a Ballboy win in front of a Tifosi? That would be a madness. I'm sorry, but it would be. Ballboy, he's going to go for it. He's not deploying the battery. Edzak is. It's going to be touch and go. Down the inside. No, Ballboy is going to back out of it. And that is a smart thing to do. He's going to try and focus on his traction. Rackler, by the way, has gotten so lucky to get away with damage after the contact with Nilsano. But it's still an Alpine 1-2. It's DJ Chudders out in top, Edzak in second, and Ballboy in third. But do not rule out Michael F1. He could genuinely win this race from the back of the grid. That would be phenomenal. As I think Hugo is going to go for it. And Rackler, no, Rackler defends quite well. Then he's on the harder compound tyre, but Hugo could get a beautiful run. No. He can't. He can't. Ballboy, though, he's really sticking to Edzak like glue. Yes, the DRS might be helping, but genuinely speaking, Ballboy could be on for a fantastic result here today. He's already got 1 podium, which was in the other Italian race, aka Imola, where he had the win snatched cruelly by Michael F1, and he's now chasing the eventual winner of that race in Imola, Mr. Edzak. Zedzac's now going around. The power. Oh, big twitch! Bit opens the door. Ball boy, use your battery if you want the position. He's going to use it. He knows Zedzac made a mistake. Ball boy, DRS wide open. Is he going to pull up alongside? Yes, he is. Ball boy, the Tifosi roars in approval. The Prancing horse is up and through into second place. As welcome in today, Nilsano. Hoi, welcome back. How are you after that crash? No, that was a very controversial moment there, but Ball boy up and through into second place. DJ Shudders though. Oh, Humanoid spun, and it is the full course safety car. The full course safety car has been called, but Mylander rises from his naps, and he is up and in the car as Humanoid. I mean, that's a crash at the exit of turn 2 out of the first varianta, where Nilsano ended up in the wall. And Mickey's gone for a spin as well. He better get up to speed quick because Michael Van Dongen is coming. That's a blind corner. But Humanoid up now out of the race. He's out of the car and out of the session. As while we have the safety car, I'm quickly going to go for a wee. So I'm going to do this so you guys know. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here today for the Italian Grand Prix. My apologies for that. We just need a little new break. But many people have made their pit stops. Cesaro hasn't, and the top two of Michael F1 and O'Steven also haven't made a pit stop. Well, they haven't stopped under the safety car. Cesaro has stopped in this race. I need to watch a few things. Alright, this is a bit... There's Gillian Parker here. I think that's Bunty's mother. Has made her way in. Welcome in. Hoi. Today. I've just noticed, by the way, we've got Steven in second. Ferrari having a good time in this race here. So Alpine, to be fair, but they've got to stop again. The mediums will not make it. I doubt it. But we could make it. I'm tempted to say it. Ballboy is in the potential lead of this race. Ballboy could win. We currently, if the mediums don't make it, we have Ballboy in first, JB in second, and Hugo in third. That would be a mad podium. I'm just saying. That would be a mad podium. But DJ Chudders has no longer got the Grand Slam accolade to go for. He's going to go for the hat trick here. Don't forget, DJ Chudders has gone every race this season on the podium. P3 all 3 times. I believe in the Miami Grand Prix, in the Austrian Grand Prix, and in the race before Hungary, which was the Belgian Grand Prix, I think. But as VIP is going to make his way, I think we're going to, you know what? Safety car's in this lap. I'm calling it. But VIP hurries his ass up. Safety car's in. Like, very late. VIP's call up. No, we're going to have one more lap under the safety car. This is really helping DJ Chudders and Edzak. But didn't... Wait. They started on those tyres, didn't they? We're going to have a quick confirmation of everything. They started on those tyres. Rackers on... So FIFA God's got to stop again anyway. Lazaro's going to have to stop again anyway. DJ Chudders and Edzak are going to have to stop again. Michael Van Dongen is in a good position. Barry de Beer's in a good position. VIP's definitely going to have to stop again. Interesting. As I don't know if Charlie's here, but apparently there's now a rumour Chelsea can be deducted points. Chelsea are going into the championship. As what's happened here? Lazaro's now picked up a 5-second time penalty for contact with Leslie. What is Lazaro doing? He's the only man currently out there with a penalty, but the safety car will be in at the end of this running lap here today, ladies and gentlemen. As Mike F1 become your virtual Mylander here today. But now we're going to be under racing action here. Nose overtaken until the safety car line. Oh, Stephen has been caught having his daily lap. DJ Chudders is only going to... Wait. Oh, no. DJ Chudders. He had to back out there. This is really opening the door for Ballboy. Oh, Stephen is doing Ballboy an absolute service and a half right now. And now there's contact. I wouldn't be surprised. Stephen really needs to let his teammate go here, but these two haven't had a good history this season. Between each other here, and hopefully Ballboy and Ballboy down the inside. The Ferraris wheel to wheel. What is Stephen doing? He's filing his teammate too hard. As now Rackler is up and through, past Hugo, yellow flags in behind us, Mickey Garcia going for the spin of a second varianta. Bo Stephen, he's been hung out to dry, 7th, soon to be 8th at the moment here. JB, as DJ Chudders is through into the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Ballboy is being hounded by the level-headed Latvian. Do not forget though, Ballboy is your provisional race leader regarding the medium compound tire. Will not make it for Rackler. Don't forget Edzak, DJ Chudders and Michael all have to make a pit stop onto a brand new compound tire very soon. JB and Hugo are now wheel to wheel at the Parabolica, and Hugo is ahead. The Alpha Tauri, it was storming in Mexico. It's been storming all season. Oh, VIP, that's a big crash as the Parabolica, he is out. I think that might have been, what is this like? What have I just seen? No. What the hell is Lazaro doing? And that is a second safety car. in the span of about 1 lap. So we'll be under a safety car here. Zara has to serve a 5-second time penalty here today, but don't forget that Mickey now has to change his front wing. As you said, it wasn't on purpose. You are trundling on the parabolica that caused someone to spin into the wall, where he cannot predict what you're going to do. You're in 8th gear. Am I doing 2 plus 2 and getting 5? Okay, we'll see what the stewards say. As what there's our. Keep going. You can keep racing. Go on, man. Come on. It's a bit much. Unless you're having controller issues or something. Please keep going. You're fine. You're fine to keep racing at the moment. I'm not telling you to retire the car or anything. Just keep going. Just be careful. Please. The sun's gonna have a long day. Just keep going. Just keep going. You're fine. But this has really now put a spanner in the works for the Alpine drivers. This is helping them though, because they can now go to the soft compound tyre if their last medium is a bit longer. So for 2-stop, looking quite strong for the Alpine drivers at the current stage of this race. Brackler's also got a stop. Hugo's technically in P2. We've got a good race on our hands. Mike, what the fuck has Michael done? Michael! What have you done? Charlie, get in Michael's party and tell it, and bloody slap him around the ear roll for me, please. He's on softs with 14 laps to go. They won't make it, surely. I've just got nail varnish in my nose talk. All I can smell right now is nail varnish. If you don't know, it's Halloween tomorrow. I'm a cosplayer, so I like to dress up for the whole day. For fun. And because I'm working... But safety car will probably be in at the end of the next lap. Then again, we could get it this lap. We could get it in this lap. If Mickey and Lazaro hurry up! Please. Thank you. Nah, safety car will not be in at the end of lap. So we'll get a racing on lap 15. So I have one more lap under the safety car. Cesaro stays out here, please. So I've now got low battery on my controller. It's my only controller. Lovely! But it's still now DJ Chudder's out on top. Ed Zack in second. Ballboy in third. But Ballboy. Barry Steven, what are you doing? There's a safety car in this lap. But DJ Judges will be the first man to get us underway here. And he is foot to the floor. Both early releases so far. But Ed Zack has not been caught napping. But Ballboy, is Ballboy already going to launch an attack for second place? Don't forget these two need to box in front of him. Hugo, he's going to go for it. Can Hugo take his first victory in FRL? Down the inside of Rackler. He's going to go for it. Hugo! The man with the torpedo number on his cars. I think that was FIFA God going over the rumble strip there. And now behind Azaro. Michael F1, by the way, is already through and up into 5th place. Don't forget, he's on the softest compound tyre. He won't make it to the end. Well, he could. You know what? Don't rule him out. Oh, Stephen has gone over the rumble strip there. That's for 10th place here. Oh, Leslie getting very close to the rear wing of O. Stephen, not being able to make the move there. It's a safe rejoin from O. Stephen, to be fair to him. But it is still DJ Chudder's out on top. Ed Zack in second, Ballboy in third at the moment here. The Ferrari are roaring. We can hear him from here. As Hugo has now been passed by JB, and JB is now the only man who could possibly challenge Ballboy for victory today, but he needs to close back into the DRS of the man on the soft compound tyre, and he has very much done so for a brief second in the Ascari chicane, and now he needs to close. It is the man on the soft compound tyre here, so he needs to find some attempts out of him. As Hugo has made his way back on JB. As Bowie has been passed by Rackler. Don't forget, these three will not make, they won't make it. Zara's got 3 second time penalty for being a Dumbo. Some standards are not being upheld today. I won't lie about that. Ballboy is looking really good at the moment. You know what, Ballboy can make it. Then again, I feel like Rackler can make it on the mediums. He is known to be a bit of a tyre whisperer here in FRL. So, could we see Rackler take a victory here? And they could climb back in the championship fight here. Michael F1, he needs some tyre management on the soft compound tyre. So JB, but he's going to go pull alongside Hugo, but Hugo defends sternly into the first chicane and stays in 6th place. A great job there from the Alpha Tauri driver. So. Oh my word, Isaac's all over the back here. This is... So 3 wide here, down into first corner. Isaac's going to get both the Alpines here. But has he outbraked himself? Yes, he has. He's over the rumble strip. Contact! Contact! Between Isaac and Rackler. And now Bourboy is back up here. Michael's up to second on the softs. And now Michael's going for the lead! No, he's not yet! Rackler in third, Ballboy in fourth. Exact though! Big loser out of all that. Hugo is really holding up a train here. In 6th place, he's doing a good job to defend it, to be fair to him. Fair play. As Stephen has passed JP's in 10th. What's happened to him? Oh, okay, he must have gone for a spin or something. Okay, Michael Van Doggenbo is up and through past Hugo. Into 6th place at the Ascari chicane. Hugo is trying really hard to hold on here, but will the medium compounder tyre make it any longer? Van, these next 9 laps here, only time will tell. Don't forget the Alpines still have to stop. Michael won't make it either on the softer compounder tyre. Only time will tell though. Anything can happen in league racing. Michael though, he's going to go for the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. DRS wide open, wheel to wheel with the Alpine. But the Alpine, does he have enough straight line speed? The rain is here. The rain has arrived. And now it is time to get your overtakes done. Ballboy on the traction. DJ Chudders versus Ballboy. Mr. 100 per podium. Oh, for God's sake, who's done that? And that is Garcia. Mickey. But the rain is here. Who's going to brave it? Who's going to go for the intermediates here? We have got 8 laps to run after this one. 8 laps to go. But big drama. Michael's in. Ballboy leads. Michael's picked up a 5. No, Michael, 5-second time penalty, and it's now green flag running. Michael, they're in for inters. What? F2. You guys are confusing. Ballboy leads the Italian Grand Prix vote, but for how long? The rain is hammering it down. Ferrari are in the mud. Just slightly, they will have to double stack. Everyone in apart from the current top 5. For intermediates, it looks like. We're going to double check though. Michael now picked up has a 5-6 time penalty. He forgot to stay out. No, everyone's in for inters. And now the gap between, you know, Stephen and Michael is the one we are most interested about. Everyone in the top, outside the top 5 are currently on the intermediate compound tyre. Bullboy, the DRS is still activated here. So these guys on the slick compounder tyres, they need to make this advantage work at the moment. Michael is going to be praying this undercut works for him here. Edzak and Bullboy are still finding it out. We forgot the rain was coming. That's why these guys went for the medium. The Alpines played the system. They didn't have to pit for 2 compounder tyres on the dry because they're going to get their second compound with this rain incoming. And now Bullboy, is he going to make the call? He does. He stays out. Edzak stays out. These two, they've got to run away now. This is their chance. Edzak up and through into the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. What is the gap to the leader though? That's the fastest lap. The leader, 21 seconds between Michael and Edzak here. The Alpine and the Williams are your comparable gap here. We're going to have the leader graphic on. They're gaining. The Inters are gaining. But it just doesn't look wet enough out there at the moment. No spray coming off the tyres. Is it going to be all or nothing for these guys currently at the front? There is 7 laps to go. So they've got to make the call soon. The Inters are faster. The Inters, I repeat, are getting faster. Michael F1 is gaining on these guys at the moment. We're quickly going to ride on board with him. No spray. Is it enough? We're going to see what Edzak and Bullboy do. Michael is really gaining on Edzak though. But not by miles. They've got a perfect window. Edzak and Bullboy have a perfect window to get in between Rackler and DJ Chudders if they are to go to the intermediates. But Michael Van Dongen, he's got to play the risky game here. So now there's only a second between these guys. I think Bullboy's actually off the DRS. Edzak's in. Bullboy, you menace to society! Bullboy stays out another lap! Michael Van Dongen stays out another lap! These menaces to society are staying out! Oh, Stephen's got a cool head! Oh my god, it's wet! No, the spray has arrived. It is over. The dream, the Italian dream is over. It's over, you could say. As the gap will keep closing. Bullboy, he should have boxed. But in the end, it's going to come to nothing. And Edzak made the call a bit too late as well. So you're about, currently DJ Chudders leads, but it's an Alpine 1-2 with Michael's penalty in play. We do forget though, Michael has got some good pace when it comes to being on the intermediate compounder tyre. Where's Bullboy going to come out though? He's got a box. He's got a box out the Parabolica. He has to box. He has to box. It's over. Bullboy. FIFA God's in. Bullboy! Why is that? Bullboy's staying out. What the fuck is Bullboy? Mickey has had an incident. Lazaro's just got away with that. Hugo's in now. Michael. And I'm going, what? These guys are menaces! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No, we have menaces to society again. They're back. Fucking hell, these guys are madmen. 7 seconds. I wouldn't rule it out. They have one traction zone, which is so difficult, and that's turn 2. Fuck off. Bullboy can win this. Fuck off. DRS is now disabled. It's wet. These guys are still on slicks. Hold the phone if O'Stephen can defend and pull out his inner. Fernando Alonso, the widely old fox. He can win this for Bullboy. They're on 5 laps to go. It's not impossible. What's the gap? So the gap currently is 15 seconds. Michael needs to go 3 seconds a lap faster than Bullboy. Now, on these while he's on the inters, it's possible because he's going to have so much more grip than Ballboy. Ballboy is going to be trundling out there. In fact, Ballboy, if you are listening to his stream, risk it. Stay out. Yellow flags in behind. That might have been O'Stephen. Ballboy is staying out. Michael Van Dongen is staying out. Don't forget, Michael Van Dongen, he has got a wide head. He knows what to do in FRL. He knows what he has to do. O'Stephen is a menace to society. He's into the pit lane. I'm sorry, we have got a few people who are being absolute... These two are menaces. So the gap is now 13 seconds. We're going to ride on board 13 seconds at turn 1. We're going to see what the gap is at turn 2. There is currently 4 laps to go. Michael still needs to go. I don't know if Michael's going fast enough, you know. He still has to get past Michael Van Dongen. Now, Michael is really... is really struggling. Ballboy is struggling loads as well. Michael, don't forget, he is a no-assist driver. He's going to have a lot of rear locking. Don't forget, though, Michael has got a 5-second time penalty. So the real gap is between Michael and Ed... is between Ballboy and Edzak. Don't forget, Edzak as well has to get past Michael Van Dongen. I really think we have just seen a Ballboy Masterclass and a Van Dongen Masterclass. What the fuck am I witnessing? I don't care about my language right now. What the fuck are we witnessing? The actual hell are we witnessing? 9 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds Michael has gained. I still think Ballboy could take this. Don't forget, Ballboy is an assist driver. He has his assists on. Michael is the one who is going to struggle. But these two are giving us a good race. Holy shit. Michael's gone off. Michael Van Dongen's gone off. Ballboy's only line of defence has gone off here. Michael Van Dongen is the only man stopping Michael F1 from getting to yellow flags. No more safety cars. Ballboy is no longer safe from the safety car. Right. Michael Van Dongen, he's passed. Okay. This helps Ballboy because Edzak is now stuck behind Michael at Scott. No. It's Jover. It's Jover. It's Jover for Ballboy. Stop. But it's Jover. It is Jover. It's 2 laps too much. Ballboy has lost his grip. Michael leads the Italian Grand Prix. Edzak is now going to go into second here. It is all over for Ballboy at the moment. Unless, if Ballboy, if you dive it, you are a menace. Berry the Bear has spun at Parabolica. Edzak, you know what? Don't even rule that Ballboy getting a podium because of the 5-second penalty. Fuck. This guy gives me a headache at times. He is still out there on hards. Further back, I think Lazzaro's gone for a spin. Edzak leads the Italian Grand Prix. He's going to take victory once again, a 3rd victory here, and I think with it, regarding the fastest lap point, which goes to Michael actually, so Michael will keep the lead of the championship by a solitary point, I think. No. Edzak will take it on countback. Hugo's ahead of Michael Van Dongen. It's Jover for Ballboy. These guys are menaces. Yellow flags. That's Lazzaro spinning at turn number 2. Out the curve, entry of the Turbo Grande. Ballboy and Van Dongen. I will give you guys something. No, that is... You guys have been... That is... I can't give it to them. They've tried it. nearly worked. But now we head on to the final lap of the race here. 27 of 27 rain. Pretty heavy here. Rackler now makes his way past Hugo as well as up into 5th place. I forget Hugo now has a 5-second time penalty for, I believe, speeding in the pit lane, but he doesn't care. He's going to go for Rackler already. But you know what? Fair play. He's stuck to the strategy. He's still going to get sick, foul Wolvis, which kudos to him. Unless he if he gets top 5 out of this, that'd be a phenomenal result for him. There's Michael, by the way. His knee done last the first, but Ed Zach will be a man everybody is raving about here. Maybe up there, but Ed Zach, the level-headed Latvian, and he's level-headed for a reason. Top victory last time out in Hungary. He's now got Lazaro just ahead of him, who's gone very slowly here. So Lazaro might be looking to just get himself be lapped here, so he doesn't have to finish the final lap here. To go through the Parabolica one more time. He won last week in Hungary, but this time in his Italian masterclass, in his Edzak, top of the podium again. He wins the Italian Grand Prix. DJ Chudders again. He does it once more. It's another podium in FRL F2. It's 100% 4 of 4, but this time knows what it is to step on the second step of the podium. Michael F1 rounds out third after an incredible comeback drive. This does, however, mean Edzak is your brand new championship leader here in FRL F2. Rackler comes home 4th, Hugo in 5th, Ballboy in 6th, fair play to him, he kept it going, JB in 7th, O'Stephen in 8th, Mike Van Dongen in 9th, Barry De Beer in 10th, Leslie in 11th, Mickey Garcia in 12th, Lazaro in 13th, FIFA God, VIP, and the other guys did not finish, I'll let you know in a second, but Ballboy tried it on the hards. Driver today ruled by the in-game fans was Michael F1. That is pretty justified, you could say, from a bit of a sticky situation in qualifying. But it is the Latvian out on top here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get an interview with him. He needs to learn to do interviews if he is going to start winning so much here in FRL. But Alpine's still charging on for that, possibly, I think, their first title under the Alpine name. Great job from him. He's taking this game to like a duck to water here. DJ Chudders rounds out the Alpine 1-2 in the land of the Tifosi. Great job for the team from France, the French-based team. Great job from them. As they drink the champagne in front of the Tifosi, and there is your classification for this race. Ed Zach out on top, DJ Chudders in 2nd, Michael F1 in 3rd, Rackler in 4th, Hugo in 5th, Ballboy in 6th, JB in 7th, O'Stephen in 8th. No, Michael doesn't. Oh shit, I forgot. Charlie, don't ever correct me again. I will mute you. Oh well, Michael still leads. As I always said all along, Michael still leads the championship. I don't know what Charlie's on about. I don't know who said that. Stephen in 8th, Michael Van Dongen in 9th, Barry De Beer in 10th, Leslie in 11th, Mickey Garcia in 12th, and Lazaro in 13th. FIFA God VIP, Umnoid and Neil Sarno are your DNFers for this race. So we are going to get 2nd and 3rd in. I know Ed Zach doesn't do interviews. He is a bit like a gimme. So we'll get them in now for you. Oh my word. We have got 2nd and 3rd here so far. I don't think Edzak will be joining us, unfortunately. But we'll start with the man who took his first ever pole here in FRL today, but also maintains that glorious the glorious 100% record of podiums, 4 times on the podium now, and it's man who steps onto the second step of the podium for the first time in FRL as well. It is Mr. DJ Chudders. Are you there?
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So, obviously, we'll start off with qualifying, and obviously, in the dry conditions, we saw you take pole by what we would say in Monza by a landslide because of how close it normally is. But overall, just talk to us about your qualifying.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be that far ahead. I was quite shocked by that. But my first line lap, I made a mistake, so I didn't get that completed. And then I went out for another, went about, I think at the time it was 4th, but went down to 8th. And my final lap, I just managed to get it all together and secure pole.
Pole indeed, and obviously a track where you don't really want pole as much as certain other tracks, but we saw you take a bit of a commanding lead before the safety car happened, and then we saw you go for that very interesting strategy of going for the medium, obviously knowing the rain was on its way. But genuinely speaking, how did you find the race out there, and do you think the win was a possibility today?
I think it was actually. I'm quite disappointed because my first stint I was very promising with the pace. Had a pretty good lead out of DRS for sure, so that was helpful. But after the second safety car, I just couldn't break away, and then the DRS I just got overtaken. And it wasn't ideal, especially with people on softs. It was hard to defend against. But then when the rain came out, I was hoping I'd have a bit more pace. But I mean, Edzak, he had a lot of pace in the rain, and there's not much I could have done when he came behind me. So yeah, I'm happy with my podium though again.
Yeah, and obviously an Alpine 1-2 in your first outing for the French team. But obviously next week we head to a bit of a track that's known to be a bit of an opposite to Monza, obviously the shortest race of the year. We go to the longest race of the year next time out in Singapore. How do you fancy your chances of making it 5 podiums and keeping that 100% record going?
Well, I hope I can do well, especially around Singapore. It's one of my personal favourites. So hopefully I can get another podium, but I mean, I'll try to keep it going the best I can, but you never know what can happen.
You never know, indeed, and but still, P2, another podium to add to your collection, and a great way to start off for the Alpine team. But still, hopefully, we do see you next week, and yeah, enjoy your evening.
You too, thank you.
No worries at all. And secondly, here today, it's a man who's finished in P3. Surprised a few of us, actually, with some pretty interesting strategy calls, but it did work out in the end. The winner on track from 16th on the grid, but unfortunately the 5-second penalty did play and rear its ugly head. It is Michael F1. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So we're making a bit of a habit of seeing you here today, here this season. But obviously, we'll start off with qualifying. What happened? Because we saw you retire out the second Lesmo.
Yeah, like I said, those bloody kids shining the light on me is very distracting. No, I just pretty much binned it. On the exit, my gears shift down quite sooner than I thought, and it just spun the rear tyres into the wall. I thought I had it corrected, but I just took too much speed into the barrier, and that was qualifying done. So it was just damage limitation from that point onwards.
Yeah, so obviously 16th, again, it's a track where you can get away with it as much in comparison to other tracks, because obviously the opportunities to overtake are so strong around here. But obviously we saw a pretty bizarre strategy for you. You were the only one on the, I think it was the second safety car, to box to the soft compounder tyre. And we could say really that made your race, because you took the lead of the race. Yes, you had the 5-second penalty, but from that point you looked possibly the favourite to take the victory before the intermediate stint. But looking back at the race, how do you feel it went overall for yourself?
I think it went pretty well. I mean, I was really annoyed that I got that 5-second penalty. Obviously, cautious where the braking board was, and the guys behind me, I didn't know I was going to brake check them. So I just let off the throttle, I let off the throttle, let off the brakes, and it just suddenly swerved me out in the pit lane. So, yeah, I was quite annoyed by that, but at the end of it, I only just lost one position because Edzak just overtook me with pure determination, and he was a fair overtake as well. And yeah, it was annoying. Obviously, with the soft tyres, annoyingly, I probably have to thank the engineer for that, because I did question it. And by engineer, you know who I'm on about.
The posh boy, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, again, annoyingly, it was the right decision, even though I don't want to agree with him. It was actually a good decision, and made me stay out of trouble as well, and plus getting the fastest lap as well, which helps my fight in the championship, especially with Rackler and Exact, who are just hounding me at the minute. And on the last lap with, I was hoping DJ, no offence, makes a mistake. So it gives me that little bit of a cushion, but there was no chance that was happening, so I just let him through to make it a proper 1-2. Yeah, because obviously he deserves another podium to his name. But yeah, I'm happy to get P3 and still just leading the way ahead of Edsax now, which is very demanding.
Yes, indeed. And obviously, you're still the championship leader, as Charlie had to correct me, as I kept thinking Edzak was now the championship leader because I got him in
Yeah, I
Rackler
did
confused.
say, I think you were looking at Rackler's points.
Yeah, I was indeed. I was thinking it's closer than it was, but obviously this does now close the gap up to I think 7, maybe 6 points. So it's pretty close. But you do gain a bit on Rackler. But obviously next week we head to Singapore. We're under the lights, and a track very different to Monza. How do you fancy your chances of keeping this podium record alive as well? Both on podium records, gosh.
Yeah, obviously that's your theory out the window, so no one's going to be listening to your theories now. But I think
Wow.
I feel pretty confident around it. I mean, I only did got one setup around there, and that was from the Albon challenge from Singapore, and around there it actually felt really steady, really nimble, and very grippy as well. So I think I might take that to the race next week, and I feel confident with another podium. But yeah, we have to wait and see about that. Maybe some people will be surprising, and who knows, maybe another wet race, which adds a spice to it.
However, rain doesn't make races boring, but
Not this one.
yeah, no. Today's was fun with Ballboy and Mike Van Doggen staying out on slicks. That was very interesting indeed. But still, another podium to keep to your streak. I think it's 6 in a row now for yourself. So no pressure to make it 7. Remember, you got to do something 7 times to make it a habit. But hopefully, we will see you next week. And yes, enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much. No pressure at all.
Yeah, no pressure whatsoever. And that is going to do it for today's stream here at the Italian Grand Prix. Obviously, next week we head to Marina Bay. The brand new track layout. Obviously, we see in many places that it does bring some great racing. However, it could make the race a little bit boring at times as well. But that is going to do it for F2 as well. Tomorrow, hopefully F1 will be live as well here at the Temple of Speed. So join us then. And this is Zook signing out. Doi.